Hello, everyone. Well, voice isn't back yet. Still maintaining badly, actually. Sort of a sore throat. Probably dying of COVID, so thumbs up, guys. Hey, Donnie C. How's it going, man? Voice is still not back. Still having problems with my freaking voice. Can talk 5-10 minutes and then I lose my voice. Who is up there? I mean, I'm so concentrated on that right now. Hey, Craig, 1971. Hey, Bruce, day to you, my friend. Good day to you, sir. Sirs? Who the hell is up there on the moon? And it's funny that we're seeing signs of people mining on the moon. Maybe they're talking about wanting to mine the moon too. It's like, duh. It's so obvious. Afternoon, Brad. Oh, you guys, if I'm not talking loud enough, let me know. Just the voice. I sound like a pigeon. Brago, 3347. Thanks for all your work. Well, thank you very much. Welcome. I had a couple subscribers this month. Really appreciate it, y'all. A little shout out for Wages World. You guys can check him out just the way I said it. Wages World. 33,000 subscribers. He's gave me a shout out and talked about the channel, so I appreciated that so much. JT, how's it going, man? Nice to see ya. JT's in the house. Redrick, 2010. Hi, all there. Hello there, Redricky. 2010. The Bald One. Yo, yo, yo. How's it going, Bald One? Nice to have you here, brother. Luca Petrucci. Hi, Bruce from Italy. Italia. Thank you very much, guys. Hello in Italy. Thanks for coming down. Well, for stopping by through the internet, of course. I'm a little sick, Luca. I think I have laryngitis or something. Problems with my throat, the voice. It was just a stabbing, or maybe not. There was a stabbing incident in Glasgow, Scotland. And they say that there's no danger for the people. Obviously, there freaking is. And they killed him. They killed the stabber. I'm very happy for that. So sad. People stabbing people in crowds. Like nobody, like you're sitting there with your family. Then all of a sudden, some moron stabs you in the friggin' sides. And then you wind up at the hospital, maybe even die. It's unreal, eh? There are good and bad people on this earth. I think there's always going to be. We could see such horrible people, but we see such amazing people at the same time, all the time, every day. It's the dust storm. Yeah, Donnie, it's funny you say that. Yeah, dust from the Sahara Desert are entirely covering all the states, can we say United? All the United States of America. And I think it's going to probably, taking a guess, it's probably going to come up from New York up into Canada at one point. I don't know. But I had 3-4 days, massive hard time breathing, but it was very, very hot here though. Well, Super Dave, thank you very much, brother. You guys can check out Super Dave by clicking on his own channel. He's another one who's looking for truth. I love you, man. Thanks for the ongoing support. Super Dave, guy I love interacting with. He loves interacting with his community. You guys got kids. You'll even love sending him there. He's all good. No swearing on that channel. Thanks a lot, Super Dave. And of course, you guys can check out Carefree Observatory and each video. It's simple. I put the link there. He's up to 700 and some subscribers. He's building his observatory and anything and everything that he's doing, links and stuff like that on his channel. You can check him out. He also has a website, shows the blueprints. I keep saying it. Good friend that's... we have differences in opinions, Marty and I, on the photography, but that's what makes it interesting. So it'll be interesting to see what he gets on his end. And of course, in the featured channels, you can check out when she stops by, if she does, Cindy Lou. As you all know, Cindy Lou does research too. And thanks a lot, Dana. So yeah, so how we're going to manage with these links. We're going to put the link up once, maybe twice, once at the beginning and then once at the end. And in the guidelines with the links that we're posting. So I don't know about that, but don't stop doing what you're doing, Dana. As usual, we post it, but we won't post them 4, 5, 6 times. And that way it should be okay. Dana Shiver, I don't even see you, and I know you're smiling. Dana's a sweetheart. Darla Lama is too. Hey, Darla. Jeez, I can't wait to get my voice back. I was supposed to do a stand-up show here in Montreal, but I won't be able to. Indiana is in the room. Dwayne Ayers, thank you very much for being here, and hello, Indiana. You guys experiencing any of that Saharan dust that is already covering the States? It traveled over the ocean, you know. It's incredible the distance that it would have traveled, all that sand, right? So maybe the desert is coming here and all, you know, whatever. I don't know what's going on. Nothing surprises me anymore. Jersey Dolphins. How's it going, man? Roy Reed. Hello, Bruce. Looking good. All the best from West Sussex. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Keep up the great work you're doing. Roy, I definitely appreciate it. Thank you very much. I have a French video. Hey, Blue Angel. I have a French video ready. Completely ready. It's going up right after this. And between the live streams, I'm working on the English video, which the English video is going to go up right after the next live stream. And I have to thank each and every one. Brad, thank you, Brad. Keep it on, Bruce. Love you, man. You guys are so supportive to the channel. And each and every one of you that come here, each live stream. Glenn, how's it going, man? Newest video was awesome. Thanks. Appreciate that, man. And more on the way. And yeah, more details and a whole bunch of stuff. We got rain on and off here for the past few days. Winds, very weird weather. I had four days, hard time breathing. Couldn't breathe. It was hot, like 40 plus degrees there. It was 105 degrees outside, and then in the house it was 100 degrees upstairs. So I tried to tough not putting the air conditioning on, and maybe I shouldn't have done that. I actually went for a ride with a neighbor about 2 days ago. Needed a hand to go to the grocery store, an elderly neighbor, and I was sitting in the car in the air conditioning, and I was like, got any other errands to do? It was so bloody hot. Just too hot. Did I miss anyone? I want to go back up. I'm sure I did. No, I think we're good. Thank you very much. Jersey Dolphins in the house. Welcome, West Sussex, says Darla. Hello, Darla Lama. 495 subs, Darla Lama. Let's see if we can get to 500 today. Darla, Dana is a sweetheart. The stabbed was an asylum seeker. Oh, wow. Thanks, Miss Pettigrew. Thanks again, Super Dave and Brad. So, oh yeah, Miss Pettigrew? Excuse me. I have the biggest tickle in my throat, guys. It's crazy. So sorry. Not very pleasant for you guys hearing me clear my throat. I don't feel sick, though. I'll drop dead tomorrow. I'll be back, though. Like, I'll be back with another form of entity. Who cares? As long as I come back to the earth. This hellhole. Damadasa, hello to you. Peace. Thank you very much for stopping by. And yeah, we're 10 subscribers away, my friends. Me being at 66.8. We're getting close to the 67,000 mark, and I appreciate that. I'm trying to reach, you know, I said to myself, if I can get to 100,000 people that know about the research, it could maybe insist others coming by, you know. But it's just hiding here. We're a hidden channel, which is sort of cool and okay, because we sort of do our own little thing here. You must even notice, I mean, it's the rare trolls that come here. It's like nobody knows the channel except for the regular trollers, of course, that come by on and off. Salut, sweet peace. Québec, merci Québec. Hey Québec, je sais pas si on va voir cette plume de poussière qui est en train de couvrir les États-Unis, qui vient du désert Sahara, qui a traversé l'océan. Ça fait 3-4 jours, j'avais de la misère à respirer. J'ai comme un genre de laryngite, là. Ça peut être le changement de température, par exemple. Ça plonge, ça monte, ça plonge, ça monte. Jersey Dolphins, Super Dave is awesome, he says. Absolutely, absolutely is. And it is so wrong, Brad. And I so enjoy watching Super Dave, too. Jersey Dolphins, Bruce, how worried should we be with our telescope and the approaching dust? Actually, I wouldn't be too worried. I really wouldn't be too worried. But I would say the stars. What we would see less with the naked eye, definitely. I imagine you guys in the States at night when those dusts are going by. I mean, the night sky, you probably wouldn't see the stars. It probably could affect it, man. You're right. Itchy nose again every time I do freaking live stream. But it's weird. I think it really could affect in many ways. Like, first of all, how is that dust going to affect the satellites and everything and solar panels and stuff? I'm assuming. I don't know. Maybe it's just not going to help very much. Meanwhile, someone is mining on the moon, and I think they've been mining for ages. And maybe that's like, you know what I say? Oh, thank you very much, Glenn. You mentioned if you talk to the sky, it will answer. Yes, absolutely. Well, for years, nothing until last week. Dozens of orbs above my house for 10 minutes. Hey, that is like so emotionally awesome hearing that. I get emotional when I hear it because I love the fact that, and like what you said the last time, you really do want to see them. You know, you believe in them even, right? And I'm happy you saw them. And I assume you probably are going to keep seeing them. And honestly, there's some nights that I go outside and there's no, like if I have no camera and I'm just like with my car or something, when I go out of the car, I always look up and I laugh. They're always there. And when I say always, it's really always, for me anyways, they're always over the house. And you say for 10 minutes, so that was sort of a show they did. Man, thanks for the generous contribution, man, Glenn. I appreciate it. And Glenn, thanks for following, man, since like day one. You've been here for a hell of a long time. It's a face that I always remember. Glenn, your icon is the only icon, for some reason, that right off the bat, I recognize you right away. I don't know if it's the shape of the icon. Dana, how are you today? Are you having a nice day? Darla's almost up to 500 subs. Wow. It's always the ones that probably don't even want to be bothered that are going to get bothered. Like, if you don't want subs, you'll get subs. If you want a lot of subs, you're not going to get subs. That's basically what happens. But it's most of the channels, it's wanting subs. Of course, everyone appreciates the subs because it makes the channels look more interesting, right? But I see a lot of channels that it's just the ideal of getting a whole bunch of subs so that they can post bullshit, you know? Sometimes you see that a lot. A lot of people are doing that. And yeah, the little legitimate channels that are working hard. Super Dave, doing that since day one, working, coming on each day, talking a couple times. I often stop by Super Dave every time you mention about the earthquakes. I see you in the feed all the time, so that's pretty cool. So his channel's coming up. I'm going gold mining tomorrow in Virginia, not the moon. Oh, the bald one. Probably just as exciting. And I wish I had the experience to do that, to go to a mine, well, of course on the moon, but here on Earth, to bring a camera, because now I'm really seeing a lot of the comparisons. That's going to be pretty cool, man, the bald one. So what, do you, like you're paying, is this part of your work, or is it something you're going to pay for? Because I know there are some areas where, yeah, people can go and, chisel off their own pieces and everything and look for gold and stuff. That'd be pretty awesome to do. Something I would want to do, definitely try. Probably very interesting. Go with, go to see with that metal detector, gold detector. Did you like the noise I made? Can Keep up the good work, and thumbs up for the host. Mark, I can't thank you enough for the ongoing support, especially the contributions like that, you guys, which you guys do a lot. I know everyone here right now that's contributed, you've contributed many a times before, and I appreciate it, guys. I love you for it. I didn't think I was going to be able to do this, full time, maybe thinking I wasn't going to get enough help, but it is what it is, and I love doing this work. So just can't thank you all enough for the amazing ongoing support. Mark Matheny, thanks a lot, man. Bruce, how worried should we be? Oh yes, with the dust. I just read that. Brad, Quebec in the house. Super Dave is in the chat, and thank you for the donation. Thank you very much, Darla, for thanking Super Dave. Yes, he is awesome. No, I love Jersey. I love watching him, and I get a good laugh too because he's funny. Super Dave is a funny guy, fun-loving guy, I guess we could say. I've been having some hard time breathing up in Canada. J Mad, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, it sort of scared me that this is week number 2, that the voice is unstable. It's still there. It's not too bad. If I talk calmly, it's there. But if I use my usual big mouth, it sort of goes back. Maybe that's what the aliens are doing to me. What could we do? Make him go blind? No. We'll just take away his voice. That'll be funny. Watch him rush to try to talk. Marjorie McClintock. Dana Shiver, thank you very much. Marjorie McClintock, thank you very much. And it's not that I don't know you. It's that I'm realizing that there was another. Maybe it's not Marjorie. I had the most amazing teacher when I was. And no insult if you're not a teacher or if you're not an older person, Marjorie. I love you for the generous contributions. It's amazing, the support. But Marjorie McClintock, maybe I'm mistaken by the Marjorie, but she was a teacher. I had one of my favorite teachers ever. She was an amazing woman. And when I see that name, McClintock, I know we have some around here, the McClintocks, and it's not a name that I've met very many people. I met my teacher that was a McClintock, her son, and now Marjorie, which has been here for a while too, because I recognize the name. It's just that now I was thinking back, maybe it's my teacher coming to congratulate me. Bruce, you made it in life. You became something now. Or maybe she's coming back to say you were a big troublemaker. Dana Shivers in the house. Awesome lady. She's been sharing a lot of the links of some of the people that come by here, like Carefree Observatory and Cindy Luhu and everyone. There's more that I should talk about, and this is what happened last week, is that I had a little bit of, I had someone that was very upset, a community member said that I hadn't mentioned his channel, and I apologize, and it's true, but, I don't go into mentioning all the channels, and the only reason why I'm mentioning, of course, Carefree, he's doing some projects, right, and I'm going to be doing some with him, but, Cindy worked hard to start up her channel, and she's always been very supportive, so I said, hey, what's giving a shout out once in a while for Cindy, because she's really, I love watching her. Hey everyone, I love her energy. She's just full of authentic energy, and love her to pieces. Unequal reality, yes, and we have been for a long time. Yes, this is where the element Bob Lazar talked about. Absolutely. I've been following Bob Lazar so long on about everything that he's talking about, and all the way down to the antimatter reactor, when matter turns to antimatter, touches the matter, and you get the photonic light. And I've studied him for years. Even before I was doing the channel, I was always interested in Bob Lazar's story. Jesse, Brazilian, thank you very much. I'm doing great, says Dana. Miss Naked Guy, but loving Vampire Death Dude. About Pete. My pants on that one. Oh yeah, are you talking the freak in the woods? Dana, I seriously, I love, spirits and stuff like that, and ghosts or whatever. So ghost stories in a campsite for me have always been We don't tell stories. We talk about real events and what could really be going on up there. And when we do these events, paranormal events happen. They occur, and spiritual events occur and everything. So here I'm going to the bathroom, and I'm coming back from the camp bathroom, which was up on the hill, actually down from the hill. I was camping on the hill. When I came back, I found that big stick, and I put on my hoodie, and I just started freaking him out because I went around and came through the woods. And anyways, just having a lot of fun. I said I'll share that. And a lot of people say it's not space related. What the heck do orbs have to do with space? Duh. Has a lot to do with space. I did not find your website in French. Oh, could you give me the address? Yes, Jesse. Avec plaisir. Don't you move. Je vais te partager ça, Jesse, avec un grand plaisir. Oh. OK, on est-tu là? Oui. Ça va pas là. Je vais te donner le lien direct. Tu vas pouvoir y aller directement. Ça ici. Sorry about that. Et voilà, Jesse. Somebody probably already did it. Here we go, having problems with my mouse now. Jesus. I'm telling you today. Tiens, Jesse. Je viens de partager le lien et puis je te remercie parce que tu vas apprécier. Les vidéos sont... C'est le même travail, Jesse, mais c'est en français, bien sûr, et c'est pas identique. Je montre des affaires des fois que j'ai pas eu le temps de montrer sur l'autre chaîne. I hope I didn't screw up the live stream by doing that, actually. It's lagging, isn't it? It'll adjust. It should adjust. I hope I'm still there. Merci, Jesse. Keep up the good work, man. He says, il pourrait accéder. J'aimerais beaucoup pouvoir y accéder. Fait que vas-y, Jesse, j'espère que tu le vois. Puis c'est OVNI Québec Astronomie. Si jamais le lien marche pas, c'est juste sur le côté de mes affaires. Thank you, Dana. Yes, Marjorie, she is awesome. So are you, Dana. So are all of you for being here, supporting the channel, and contributing. Don't worry, mining and wars. Yes, don't worry. I think you're very right about that. And you can see that right up. If I count on the flashes of lights that I'm seeing up on the moon, the dust, think of it, we're seeing dusts and hazes. We're seeing movement, piles of dusts on the surface too, blurred patches on the surface, obstructions on the surface, connections. I see it all as being really something very, very real. Craig, thank you very much, bro. Craig says, Bruce, we love your research, man. Wish I was your neighbor. Yeah, man, we'd have some awesome nights, bro. And seriously, I'd honestly love someone to share this with, to see your setup and watch all the research with you, man. Excellent work and a good human being, man. I appreciate it, bro. And exactly that, man. If I had it, Craig, I don't have one guy friend or girlfriend around here in town that has ever come here to my house to sit down and look at my research. Ever. No one ever has. No one sat down beside me to do so. And, the fact that you guys come here, that's why I try to show it, Craig, everything, that I'm seeing and liking. Like the last video, for me, it was a big risk, and I'm really happy that most of you appreciated it because it's close and it's blurry. I'm not hiding it, but if we want to see the truth, we're not going to see it on a golden platter, right? Even though there may be mining gold, but we're going to have to see it the way we can, and by getting better scopes, and not just better scopes, we get nice evenings where we can see these clearings. There's phenomenons like supermoons and the perigee and apogee. When the moon comes closer to Earth, we get better chances and views. And I've been watching the moon and the sun for the past 2 or 3 days, all over the place. Well, that's not true. It's in a different place. It's been stationary there for 3 days. If you guys been noticing where the moon's been going down, for me here it's a different, a bit off of its usual area, but it's always, it's always setting in the sky there. I haven't seen it. I was expecting to see it during the day, but I did not. So I don't know. David White is in the house. Watch it. Guess today is not a good day to go up on the roof, especially after falling out of bed. Did he fall out of bed? Did David White fall out? Let me go back up, guys. Laurent Carlier, hello Bruce. Bon captage, ben merci des orbes nocturnes avec infrarouge. T'as la preuve en image qu'on n'est pas le seul identité sur Terre. Je te l'avais dit, mais t'avais raison, Laurent. T'avais absolument raison, mon frère. Et je vais continuer à le montrer. There's David White. Miller's 3, love your channel. Or Miller's 3. It's two. That's Miller's 3. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Welcome. And take the time. Thanks for subscribing. The ones just arriving, it means a lot for me if you do subscribe. But you don't have to subscribe to come see the channel. Watch a couple of videos, and if I always ask people if they appreciate the channel and they think it's legitimate and it's not bullcrap, I really appreciate the sub at the end of the week. It really helps. It helps, shows that there's an interest on the channel. David White, hi Bruce. Literally fell out of bed this morning by a massive lightning bolt right away. Oh crap! That is not. That means you're gonna have an amazing day, probably. Or, yeah, an amazing. More thunderstorms, and I have a leaky shed roof. I'm out patching it up now. Wow, we did about the same things this week, man. And heavy winds, David. We're bringing pieces from everywhere. So this has been occurring for a month and a half, 2 months, I'd have to say. I don't know what Darla in her end. She's not that far from me, and she's been seeing a lot of clouds, and the winds and everything are just absolutely incredible. Darla made a nice painting. If you guys want to check out the painting, I left the video public on Patreon, my Patreon. You don't have to give me anything on Patreon to go see the painting that I'm going to be giving away in July. But I do, if you want to take a look, to go see the alien painting, go and take a look. Darla is the one that made those paintings, which I was waiting to mention, which I never really mentioned, or I think I had never talked about it. I love it when she makes the paintings like that. So I said, Darla, would you make me a painting? And, I paid her a price which she made me an amazing price, which I'm not going to talk about. You guys can go see the Patreon. And Darla makes those paintings, and they're lifelike. I don't like paintings that are botched or that look like, water paint and stuff like that. These are acrylics, archival varnish, and many days between the drawings of it. She loves what she does. She sent me many pictures, her and I, in the email of how she does what she does at home. It's pretty amazing. It really is amazing. So that link is the French channel that I posted. You can't even see that it's the French channel. Oh, hold on. I think someone here. I'm going to see it in a second. It's jammed, I guess, here. How come I can't see the bottom of that? Let me put this up a little bit. Somebody just contributed. I appreciate it so much, and I'll see it in about a second. Dennis Delano, there's something in the air, bro. I love you, man. Another great big supporter and contributor. Thanks, man. Yeah, every time poor Dennis comes by and contributes, I can hardly see his name on the bottom. I love you, man, for it. I appreciate it. Please wait. We try. Oh, the chat was disconnected. I hope I'm still here, guys. I hope I'm still here. Oh. Am I still there? Do you guys still see me? Darla? I hope you guys still see me. CC Stewart 10. You rock, Bruce. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, CC Stewart 10. And I love you guys for stopping by, checking out the research. I'm going to keep it up. I'm going to maintain. These are the good times to be seeing a lot outside. And with the second gen, if it could stop being windy and raining, definitely we're going to find some new stuff all the time. Have a lot of work to do on, like when winter comes by, I still get out. But even if I don't get out often, it doesn't matter. There's so much research and videos that I still haven't need. I need a translation system so I know what everyone is saying in other languages. Mark, I'm surprised that they haven't come up with that yet. Like seriously, something literally beside you that's, silent, a watch or something that's connected or online, a button where they can translate everything properly. Because I'm the same like you, and I do that with the Spanish channel, Portuguese channels, a lot of Portuguese people that come here actually have some amazing videos. I try to understand them, and I have to go through all these different ways. Québec, je l'ai dit à plusieurs personnes d'aller voir tes vidéos. Ils m'ont remercié, donc merci Bruce. Ben, Sweet Peace, je te remercie en tabarouette pour ça, parce que c'est juste à cause de ces moments-là que le monde y vienne ici. J'en suis sûr. Il y a tellement de vous qui le font. Et ou je devrais dire, il n'y a pas 100 000 de personnes qui le font. C'est des particuliers qui le font, mais ça paraît vraiment. Surtout du Québec, Sweet Peace, ben j'ai pas personne. Ben là, je peux plus dire j'ai pas personne. J'ai toi, Darla, j'ai plusieurs personnes. Mais ça a pris du temps pour avoir du monde du Québec. Fait que je suis très appréciatif là-dessus. Tech Tie, Tab Normal, great work on painting. Thank you very much thank you, Darla, for the amazing painting, absolutely. And she painted a really nice painting. It's another form of alien, which again, the forms that I like her doing for me are forms that I believe that are legitimately possible, seeing as aliens. There's a nice white alien she's doing now, which I really like. And Darla has no she's not, how can I say? You could see that she's a nice person by the smiles and the character that she gives the aliens, right? Because they don't look savage. They don't look so... The ideal, a lot of people say that aliens, we put spooky music up with it. I was going to say music. Spooky music up with alien videos. But in reality, what if... Sometimes I do it. I know some of you, it pisses you off, but some of you do appreciate it. I'll put classical music, very almost sad song type of music as we zoom into the moon, because it's the feeling you'd think that a person would have for the first time arriving in this massive ship, landing on the moon, seeing all these structures or whatever, and the activity on the surface. It must be amazing. So not only show aliens with spooky music, I've done it before too, I get it, but who says that they're all bad? Maybe there's nothing negative about the aliens. I tend to think that we are probably one of the more negative races out there in this universe. Mash the like. Thank you very much, HMM. Peace. Love you for it. Appreciate that. I'm wondering if the moon is divided up in sectors controlled by different groups that at times disagree. Glenn, that's amazing. And I don't know if you had mentioned that a while back, but some people were talking about that here in the community. And that's exactly what went through my head a while back, actually, because of the separations that you see and the different squares and stuff. And then you say maybe, by Mare Serenitatis and Mare Fecunditatis, it's all one nation, and maybe down towards Earth there's another different type of species. Maybe their animals are there. It could be incredible. There could be animals on the moon. I wouldn't be surprised. This is all theoretically speaking, but it's just so bloody interesting to me. I believe that anything's possible on the moon. We're seeing black areas. It could be water. Water could be seen as red. It could be seen as blue. It could be seen as purples. And the purples that we get, the refraction of purple, could be the atmosphere that's on the moon, right? So we're seeing a manipulation of the environment on the moon. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that there's a civilization there. I believe it. There is, or there was, but something was built there. So at one time, there was a big or small civilization, probably, on the moon. I believe that 100%. Dabs Anonymous. I did not know sit down with you is available. I would love to sit down and discuss all your research. I'll bring the dabs. Oh, damn right, man. Damn right. The dabs, and there's cold ones in the fridge already here, man. If we run out of paper, we'll get some. That's exactly it. But seriously, yeah, I wish a lot of you were closer, because obviously that's exactly what we'd be doing, just looking through the research at night. And not just that, I'd like to talk with some of you, maybe in interviews and stuff like that. I'd really like to get some of you guys here doing, just not really interviews. I would just say chatting online. I tried it before, but live stream is hard. It's not the best here with OBS, and everything lags, and we'd have to find a better way to do it, which I will at some point in time. And my iMac Pro, I am going to have to add a chip in it to get more memory and all that. I will do that. Lance Olson, John Lear watches your channel. He might learn a few things. Thank you, Dana. Lance Olson, John Lear watches your channel. John Lear. Ooh, I hear him and I get itchy. It's the secret CIA spy who's trying to destroy the UFO community. Shh. AKA Midwest Sky Chaser. I was a probation officer, retired now. Marjorie, thanks a lot for sharing that. 100 years later, I answer you. That's pretty interesting. Probably something I would have been interested in doing. Definitely. I even wanted to be a police officer at one point when I was younger. Then, I said, well, I don't know. We go through all these things. I wanted to be a gemologist. That was my first thing. Wanted to study rocks. How boring, right? And then I never mind, and I wind up 45 years old, going back to study what I wanted to study at 5 years old. So I had an intuition, maybe, premonition, intuition, that I should be studying rocks. That really makes me laugh. My first images that I was making was a rabbit, which was just a black ball. Concerned my mother a lot that I wasn't artistic. But see, it didn't turn out so bad. But just don't ask me to draw a rabbit. Probably wouldn't be able to draw a rabbit. You tell your son, draw a rabbit. Draws a big black hole. Big black ball. That rabbit. Da. Québec, j'adore regarder tes vidéos, même celles en anglais, trop magnifiques. Ben, c'est un deux pour un, Sweet Pea, je te remercie, puis c'est ça que je dis, tu sais. Fait que, Lance Olson, yes he does. Yes he does. Thank you very much. Yeah, I had a lot of people, Lance, watching the channel, and that were interested in my work, that even tried to connect. John Lear connected with me too, so he knows me personally, and knows a lot about my work too, which I love. I love the fact that he watches, John Lear watches my channel. Good on him. He's definitely the one that passed some truth out about my channel, which made his whole community, the ufology community, just up in a roar. That's what happened. Oh, hold on here. Add a generous contribution. I'll just click on the money there. It's just coming in now. Movie Madman. Thanks, man. Thank you very much. Why does the moon drop below the tree line so fast like last night? That's what I'm saying. Thank you, by the way, Movie Madman 1. This is what I'm saying. A third night in a row, and I'm going to be looking for it again tonight. All I have to do is go check when the moon rises. I didn't. But for 3 evenings before it got dark, between 7 and 9, I go outside and I see the moon always in the same area and really low on the horizon, absolutely low. And I noticed at the same time, Movie Madman 1, that there was a change with the sun too. It's simultaneous, right? Along the elliptic, you see these bloody changes. Benoît Paquette, bienvenue. Pas encore ici la pluie, mais pas loin. Benoît Paquette, merci pour la généreuse contribution. Je te remercie. J'ai tout reçu, mon frère. Merci beaucoup, Benoît. Benoît Paquette, very big supporter, and he contributes to the channel, and he's very interested in space. Benoît, he sends me links, a lot of interesting links. Benoît m'envoie des liens de la NASA, de n'importe quoi qui est intéressant, parce qu'il sait que je fais mes recherches. Et mon frère, je t'aime fort, man, je te remercie. Oh, wait a minute. Mark Goldman, that would be awesome. Where's Mark Goldman? I'm going to go back. PD63, I see you. I'll go right back to you. Where's Mark Goldman? I want to see Mark Goldman. There he is. Hey, Bruce, hope you are well. Hate to sound like a broken record. Any word on doing a convention? You sounding like a broken record? Are you freaking kidding, man? Listen, Mark, I'm going to have to. I want to, and whether I do it in Montreal to start off or whether I do it in the States, there's also a possibility of fixing something up that I'm probably going to have to hook up with some people and go down to an area there, rent a place, or do a sort of in the house convention or something like that. Mark, I gotta thank you very much for the beautiful contributions that you've done to this channel. I didn't forget, and very generous help, and for continuing, Mark, for years to come back to this channel, man. I love you to pieces for it. Mark and many of you have written to me on Facebook and other platforms. I have not had the chance to answer you back. A lot of you talk to me, and it's like I'm ignoring you, and I feel so bad when I find and see that weeks after. Sometimes I go through a lot of stuff or things that happen. I am alone, and I don't talk about the troubles all the time, just the trolls. And but yeah, I like to thank you when I see the faces and get back. Thomas bosse plus. Ça n'est un autre que je viens de manquer, qui fait des contributions, généreuses contributions, et tu viens ici regarder mes vidéos, man. Je t'aime fort, Thomas, je te remercie, man. Et c'est pour ça que j'adore faire cette travail pour tout le monde. Thanks again, Mark. Can't thank you guys enough. Voilà, a little sip of water. Oh, I know that logo. And there's Carefree Observatory. Man, that's more than generous, especially, with what's going on, considering, I'm not going to hide it. We don't advertise about our fundraisers and stuff, but Marty's a big contributor. And, just to let you guys know, he has his own fundraiser too. And he's got his own channel. So obviously, like I said at the beginning of the video, at the beginning of the live stream, check out Carefree Observatory and everything. I'm having a hard time with my voice, man. The voice comes and goes. And Carefree, his sky is the most amazing sky, the bugger, because he gets, hot weather, gets amazing blue skies. So that's why it's going to be pretty exciting to see what he's going to be getting with his 16-inch. He got himself a nice 16-inch telescope, which he's building himself, actually. He just got the optical head. He's putting it up on a big cement shaft. If you guys want to go see Marty's shaft, it sounds bad. Cement shaft, and go check him out on his channel. Thanks, Marty. Brock SP Production. A couple days, my voice should be back to par. Let's see who else is here. She blinded me with science. Nazis first landed on the moon in 1942. Very interesting. She blinded me with science, and I would believe that's an interesting theory that I've applied myself into my own research. Absolutely possible. And you're right in the right time, too. Right? And has established many bases on Mars as well. Very interesting. I also believe that that's also possible. Mass Shadows is in the house, but his message was retracted. Let's see if I can do it again. Sweet, thank you, Darla. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I will be asking. Mark, thanks for being here, man. You guys all rock. Where can I find real moon photos? If you're talking about real moon photos of NASA, I guess you could probably find some here and there around. But honestly, just on my Patreon page, I posted some, and I'm due to post a batch more, which is another 150 photos coming up of both infrared objects and stuff. Honestly, if you look through the videos, my friend Brock SP Productions, scroll back into the videos. Thanks again, Marty. And Movie Madman 1, Dennis Aleno, Craig, Dana, Marjorie McClintock, Mark Matheny, Glenn Curley, Brad, and Super Dave 44. Thank you so much. So if you scroll back into videos, that's what I do. You'll see the sinus iridum structures. Those for me were one of the best structures I've ever shown. They're rectangles with double lines running from these objects that are going from square to square. You even see in what I showed, man, the parallax and the libration, which means two celestial moving objects. I repeat it all the time, but it's important that the way I'm capturing the work and the reason why everything looks like it's lying down or offset, distorted, like an optical illusion, they say it's the libration, the parallax. Why is that? Because here I'm on Earth, I'm filming another object that's also simultaneously moving, and they say it causes foreshortening. And that foreshortening is what's giving us a view of, that took me a year to reread to actually remember it, right? I'm no genius, but I'm starting to understand now why we see things the way we do sometimes on the moon. Because if they're not mining up there, guys and gals, they're definitely doing something. The construction that was there, I don't know. It could be housing and stuff, but it doesn't necessarily look like housing, right? It looks like industrial company-like areas, right? So am I impressed about Stonehenge standing up rocks? No, not at all, right? I showed that in the last video, right? Laser cut rocks. Do you guys believe me that there's a possibility, it would be a good theory, and I do believe this theory could be possible, that everything ancient was far more advanced than us? It would make sense. How could the earth be destroyed and then a race comes along and becomes smarter than the race that was there? Oh my gosh, that's near impossible, guys, because we'd have to be here for gazillions of years before the new species becomes smarter than the species that spent thousands of years here. We see laser cut rocks. We find watches, clocks from I'm telling you, from thousands of years ago. All these mechanisms, some of you are going to say, whoa, wait a minute, look them up. It's ancient items found in Brazil and a whole bunch of countries all over the world where these objects, and even in sarcophages sometimes, they find, devices. Even one that said it was an electrical device with wires. That means we're not the first one to have been here. So you know what I think and what I believe? Everything that we know here on Earth, right down to the light bulb and electricity, maybe a few came from some people here. Maybe some of that technology came from Earth. But I would say most of it came from what they found buried here on Earth, and which obviously there was electricity here before of another type. That's probably why they started working on electricity. On the moon is the same thing. There was probably a civilization there well advanced. And they even talk about it, archaeologists talk about it all the time. It seems that the ancient civilizations that were found here on Earth, that they were well advanced in astronomy, more than us, well advanced, like 10, 20, 30 times more advanced than us, because they were able to predict earthquakes, they were able to predict weather changes and everything. That freaks me out. You're like, how the hell could they know that? Well, it's simple. They were very advanced. Probably a big kingdom that was here. And when it was destroyed, well, however the heck that book, the Bible, or for whatever the reasons they were put into caves, or it all comes together. Why were they in caves? You'd think primitive people back in the days aren't going to carve into caves. They're going to make little huts. Well, it's because they were that advanced that they knew maybe there were meteors hitting the earth back then a lot more than now, and they knew that some big cataclysmic event was coming, so they had to go into the caves, and they just built these holes in the side of the caves. That could have been very temporary with machinery that they did a last minute attempt to stay in there and be saved as meteors fall. So why, and this is where I get chills, and the exciting part, when you go into the caves, you see them lying down, some of them, in burial sessions, one over the other in lines, like we do here, bury the people in New York from the pandemic, in lines, in procession. And it's the same things that we're seeing in ancient times, in ancient archaeological sites on Earth, and the same thing is going to be on the moon, right? The squares and stuff that we're seeing on the moon, we're like, oh my gosh, what could it be? What could it be? Well, let's use common sense. What are we doing here on Earth? What causes those things to appear here on Earth? Well, mining, construction, When you see squares like that, it's cutting out, that they use tools to cut through rock. Now, what tool is going to cut through rock? It's not something by hand, I don't think, right? It's going to be something that has a motor. But now, careful. Maybe they used magnetism. Maybe they used water, elevation and water. You know, how hard is it to stand up a rock? It's not hard at all. You could leverage it, right? You could just leverage a rock and add dirt under it and keep doing the same until it stands. And, you know, there's so many ways to get to Rome, like they say, but it fascinates me. It's far more, it's deeper. The secret is a lot deeper than people think about what's going on, about the relationship of the moon and Earth and all the other stars, planets, and everything. It's just unimaginable what they could be doing up there. That is for sure. Talking about John Lear again. Where did I see John Lear? John Lear. John Lear tricked me. Tried to get my address and even the address of my family members. I would be careful with John Lear. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid to say he's no CIA. He flew a plane for them without even knowing it. You best be careful if you're following that guy. Him and his goons. I don't need the godfather of ufology to get me popular. Once he leaves, I'll just sit in a seat. Hello, brother. Great topic collides with the Antarctica topic. Sorry. Hello, brother. Great topic collides with the Antarctica topic. Was looking into today. Thank you very much. Antarctica, another very interesting talk. The Hoppy, I know that. Know about that? Yeah. Will Strong, Nova Star. You know what's going on? It's scary. The Arctic is heating up. The Antarctic is heating up drastically. More this week than it should have done for the rest of the year. And it's getting hot. I'm seeing people in northern Siberia swimming in the lakes. Hot, sweating, you know, where it used to be minus 78 degrees. Something's heating up the earth. And that's not good. That's not good at all. Fraggle Rock. Love that name. You won't eat me with your Darla Lama. I don't have a wrench. You won't eat me with you Darla Lama. Oh, even if you don't have a wrench, come back a couple times. I'll give you a wrench, man. Wrench is just for show. Faux show. You gotta earn the wrench. Earn the wrench. Be the wrench. Build it and they will come. Lorca23, wow, how are you doing? So happy to see you again. Lorca23, thanks a lot for being here. I didn't see ya. There she is. Hey, Bruce and everyone in chat. Long time no see. All apologies. No apologies needed. I've been crazy busy lately. Well, you're just an amazing person to come by here, even though you've been so busy. How come coronavirus 19 doesn't affect smokers? From what I am hear from a medical doctor friend. I actually heard that too, Marty, that they said that they're probably not telling people to smoke, but it could be. I heard that it was helping. It was killing the Corona 19 virus. So maybe is there something they could develop to, like, instead of putting someone on a freaking respirator, Marty, would it be better just to give them a cigarette? Something, you know? It's like, I don't know. Or some type of thing where they could, maybe it's the smoke kills it or something. It's, I don't know, CO2 maybe that people inhale? I don't know. Goes to show how bad cigarettes are, eh? When you think of it, but that's interesting. And I heard the exact same thing, Carefree Observatory, from a medical guy. I don't know if it's Sanjay Gupta or Mr. Fossey. I'm telling you, I know them more than anyone else. You know, you're sitting here, you know, watching Sesame Street. Your kids are watching Sesame Street, and who's there? Sanjay Gupta. He's there too. Do you know that those guys need permission? CNN wants to interview them, but Trump administration, the government of the states won't allow the doctors to freely go on a media show and talk freely. Imagine. Just goes to show you how much of a country that we're being suppressed living in, right? We are the ones that put the governments there. You know that. This is why they're there. If everybody stood up at once, they would not be able to do anything. So they know they have to be lenient and they have to be respectful to us, but they're not. So they better smarten up, because I mean, I'm seeing people stand up all around the world, and it's not going to be a nice event for the governments if everybody stands up and says enough is enough. That was just little signs that we're seeing of that. So, and now they're blaming, saying that it's other people from other countries that were in the States. They're doing the harassing. I mean, they shouldn't take away the fact that Confederate flags and all that. I'm happy that the States is going through that. I'm hearing a lot of people in the South, for them, some of the Confederacy is a souvenir of their heritage, and it's not a racist thing to them. I respect that too, but I think it's best, considering what happened, that we just, take. But there's a lot being done. There's a lot of changes that people are doing for this, but it's about time. I think it really is about time. Definitely. Is that Dana? Dana, show your support for Bruce. Hit that like button. I love you, Dana. Thank you so much. You guys are so generous, and I appreciate it so much, guys. Florida, satellite. Images shows, says Will Strong Novastar. A doorway has now just appeared on a remote mountainside in Antarctica. Yeah, thanks for sharing, Will Strong. I heard that, and it's getting very, very interesting. Oh, my voice. Oh, I made it to 2 o'clock. Made it to 2 o'clock. I'm going to be back on again tonight. The French video is ready the minute I get off here. Boom, I'm uploading the French video. And don't forget, you guys, to head over to Carefree. He's right there. Carefree Observatory. And Dana, if you have the link handy, maybe you could post it near the end right here in a minute or two, so that we can talk about, so that you guys can go and head over to Marty's channel to see what he's doing too. Check out his links. Check out what he's doing, what he's organizing. Marty needs your help too for a lot of support. So if you guys want to head on over and support Marty, just go subscribe to him. He's less than 300 away from being at 1,000, and he's been working there for a couple of months doing these videos during the pandemic and maintaining his business too at the same time. My years of gymnastics catching up to me. For every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction. Oh my gosh, Lorca23. Yeah, that would explain my sore back too. A lot of changes that everyone goes through. Cheers from Panama, bro. Love your stuff. Arturo, Marty, thank you very much. Oh, there's the voice. My gosh, Bruce sounds like a pigeon. Sound like a chipmunk. Dana Shiver is in the house. Craig 1971. Master Chiefer 42 agreed, brother. Thank you very much. John Thompson, thanks to you, man, for being here. Thanks, everyone. John Thompson. I smoke both ends. You'll be safe. Both ends. From both ends, John. Hey, thanks, John. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm a weird special character. Main goal, not to lie to anybody. And don't forget, you guys, I get different opinions. What I catch and what opinion I give with it doesn't mean I'm right. I say the structure's up on the moon, maybe I'm wrong. I say they're constructed, maybe I'm wrong. No way in hell am I wrong. But a lot of people disagree with me. And it's only my word against others, right? So I'm no genius. But Fraggle Rock. Oh, thank you very much, Darla. Oh, I was wondering, how the hell is she giving out wrenches? Fraggle Rock here. It's almost like we're teasing him, Darla. Needs a wrench to protect from trolls. Okay. We'll find out if Fraggle Rock is a troll. No, I'm kidding. We'll add a moderator. Fraggle Rock, my pleasure. You'll be moderator next. You are now. You just have to refresh. I'll give you a minute to refresh and come back. And the only thing that we block out here, send me some hot ice. Some hot ice. It's funny you say that, Benoit. Ça, je regardais l'autre jour. Il y a un point en espace, une température, une certaine température, où que... C'est quoi qu'il avait dit? Je l'ai vu, c'était un test qu'ils ont fait l'autre jour. Tu vois de la glace se former. En même temps, la glace bouille de chaleur et tourne aussi en gaz, en vapeur. Puis ça change. Vapeur, liquide, vapeur, gelé, bouillant. Une évolution de quelque chose. C'était extraordinaire. 49 degrees Fahrenheit. How much? 2, 3, 4, 7. Wow, 14 million degrees Fahrenheit here in Spokane, Washington today. Yeah, I hear you on that, man, Dabs. It was stinking hot here a couple days ago. No, it's weird. Trey said B, all that permafrost. Yes, very possible. And information on the Mayan people is astonishing. Miss Pettigrew, I agree with you. It absolutely is. Antarctica, Area 52. Agreed. I agree with you. You guys want to laugh? Where's Area 51.1? Stonehenge. Do you know what the geological coordinates are of Stonehenge? 51.1. I thought it was amazing. And actually, 51 north, because I think Area 51, the coordinates don't start by 51. It's the west at the end. The last coordinates in Area 51 is 51 degrees. So, yep, Stonehenge lined up with with Area 51, which is pretty cool. Gonna have to 716 subscribers. Woohoo! Now 716 subscribers. See, so patient because you guys, and I gotta thank you because often it's not enough, but it could be more, but I'm still happy. I'll get 3, 6 subscribers, sometimes even 9 or 10 that will go to Marty's straight here from the feed. So I really appreciate that, y'all. And again, you can check out Cindy Lou, who does infrared. She's in my featured channels. And check out all these channels here. A lot of you are doing infrared and other stuff too. So wave into your Werner. Sound vibrations. I love it. Yep, that's right. Sound vibrations, frequencies. We are surrounded. Strange looking features on the sun too. Nat the Cat, CM, thank you very much. Yeah, and you know what? The sun, that's another thing. There's just been an object sent there by NASA to investigate the sun, to gather data about the sun and stuff like that. So I am going to get off, guys and gals, if I want to save my voice for tonight's live stream. Marty, I'm sorry, man. Voice is really not up to par. I haven't been answering the phone. Don't want to think I'm ignoring you, buddy. And love you, man. Love you all, guys and gals, for the ongoing support. I can't thank you all enough. Thanks for the contributions, everyone. Dana, Carefree Observatory, Movie Madman 1. Is that link up there of Marty's? You guys can check him out. He's right there. Just click on his channel. Carefree Observatory, capital letters. That's what you got to write. And to check out his website, too, at the same time. If you guys want to go see him over there, he'll be adding some things there probably, too. Dennis Delano, Movie Madman 1, Craig 1971, Dana Shiver. Again, thank you very much. And Marjorie McClintock, thank you very much. And Mark Matheny. And, Glenn Curley, Brad McCartney, and Super Dave 44. You guys rock. You're all amazing, and I thank you for the ongoing support. French video will be up in an hour and a half. I'll be back doing a live stream, and after the live stream, late video up tonight on Bruce Sees All, and I'll be outside, hopefully filming something like the moon or the stars. So thanks again, everyone. Thank you very, very much, and I'll be talking to you all very soon. I'll be checking emails. I know I've been neglecting the emails the past few days. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye for now. Talk to you soon. Peace.